Welcome everybody to another video here on Archive Gaming. And for this one here, I just thought I'd do a quick, maybe 10 minutes, take a quick 10 minutes and talk about wrapping up the last playthrough that I've been doing, an Old Warhorse's Ambition, and talking about where I'm gonna go next, what's the next playthrough gonna be. But first, so the Old Warhorse's Ambition, I'm gonna wrap it up because it's everyone's gone on the map. Everyone's gone. It's just me and South Sao at this South Sao. At least I got that. It's just me and South P at this point. So I just feel like it could drag on forever. I mean, or if I am gonna get overwhelmed, it's gonna take quite some time. So in the interest of time, you know, because I have a lot of other scenarios I want to get to, and my time is, you know, making time for them all is kind of tough. So I'm just gonna put that one on the back burner, and maybe I'll come back to it at some point later just to see. But for now, it just looks like it's gonna be a huge time sink. And yeah, so I just want to put that one aside for now, and I'll come back to it later because I have so many. I have like a little list of all these different ones that I want to play, and I'm like, man, this one's just taking up too much time. So at least I was able to take out Cao Cao. That's my only, I think that's my only trophy from that one. And because if you've been watching, you know, all I managed was taking one city. But at least the coalition took out Cao Cao, so that was nice. So yeah, on to the next one. So the next one, you know, again, I've been going back and forth on it. I'm like, which one to do next? But I've settled on this one, the split of the Sao family, 209 fictional. So this one is a returning scenario from an older ROTK in the series, and the concept is that, you know, the Sao family splits up after Cao Cao's death in this one. In the older one, it was after Cao Cao passes away. You know, after Guan Yu passes away around 217, the Sao brothers split up. So in this one, there's kind of a big difference in terms of the timeline, because here it says that the brothers have split up because Cao Cao, I think, perishes. He probably perishes at Huang Road. Maybe Guan Yu doesn't let him pass this time, and he actually kills him. So it's about 10 years. Yeah, it's about almost 10 years earlier that the Sao brothers break up. So that kind of pulled me in, because I had done the old one in the older game, and I didn't notice the year difference. So I clicked on it, and I was like, oh yeah, it is very different. In the older one, the three kingdoms were already established, because it was 218, 219 when Cao Cao passed away. In this one, it's much sooner. So you can see the map, there's still some small forces. Liu Bei hasn't established himself, stuff like that. Okay, now, so the force I'm gonna go with, it's one of the Sao brothers, but I guess you could say it's the runt because he's not even featured. So you see, you have all these guys here. We've got Cao P, we've got Cao C, who I was thinking about using too, and I might. We have Cao Zheng. All the way in the back here by himself is Cao Xiong. By far, I think he's the youngest Cao brother. So you can see his starting position is kind of, if you can squint, you can kind of see him. He's kind of sandwiched in among two of his other brothers. And I had done this, I had played as him in the older one, in the older scenario, and it was a lot of fun. It was extremely difficult, but it was a lot of fun. And in this one, oh, look at that. Even Sun Kuian's kind of taken a city in the Central Plains. He's right below, already in the starting position. So let's check him out real quick. Oh, he's still got the Imperial Seal. Let's see. Yeah, he does have the Imperial Seal. Okay, so he had the Imperial Seal in the other scenario, the old ROTK version of the scenario, which was kind of nice because it allowed you to be able to recruit with him at least. So his leadership's 8. He has the delicate trait, more likely to be injured. Oh, that's kind of a subtle jab there. So historically, he was very kind of a sickly guy, and from what I remember, and he was reprimanded for not showing up to Cao Cao's funeral by Cao Pi, and instead of answering the summons to court, you know, to figure out why he didn't show up, he chose to commit suicide. He took his own life rather than go face his brother's wrath, I guess. At least in the novel. I don't know if it happened in real I don't know if it really happened, but yeah, it did. That's how it kind of went down in the novel. So he took his own life, and we never got to see much more of him. I think Cao Pi called all his brothers in, and the other two showed up, and they kind of got with the program. They fell in line, but he didn't. And I think that's why he's clutching the paper there. Like, he just got the summons and he's freaked out. He's stressed out over it. So he's not very good. His leadership is 8. He's only got ring formation. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't think I'm going to be able to use him effectively in this one, because of the formation. That's very limiting. I wish you could teach officers. There's a way to kind of get officers to kind of get more formations. But he does have some good officers. And these are pretty much his main 3. He's got Man Kong, so 87 leadership. He's pretty balanced. He's got a lot of good traits. Ju Jin, same deal. A lot of good traits, balanced. And Cao Hong, one of my personal favorites. I like him a lot. He's kind of a, I want to say like a, and I guess compared to Cao Ren, he's a bit of a budget version of him. If we're just talking about the stats, he has a lot of the same things, a little bit defensive, sort of focused. Not as much as Cao Ren, but he leans a little bit that way. He has kinsmen. I like that a lot. And let's see, who else has he got? He's got some good political officers, good intelligent officers. He's got his mama, of course, his overprotective mama. Oh, and he's got his sister, Cao Xian. Oh, she might be a better leader than him, honestly. Oh, she's still locked in that ring formation. It's difficult. It's tough to get it. It's tough to get involved. I really like getting the warlords involved in combat. That's my thing. You know, even if they're not suited for it, I think they should be front and center whenever I can. But ring formation is really difficult to use because, you know, obviously it's defensive, and this guy's gonna have to expand right away. So yeah, he's got a good balance. His starting position is it's a little rough. Let's see. I'm assuming he's allied or trusted with Cao Pi at least. Okay, yeah, he's got an alliance for 2 years with him. And South. Okay, so he's allied with all his brothers for 2 years. So, okay. So the only way to head then is going to be south towards Sun Quan. So we might need somebody to do a little bit of the heavy lifting for us. Maybe we can swoop in. So yeah, I'm gonna give this scenario a shot with this guy. It could be a very short one. It could be a Yang Feng style playthrough. But you know, then again, we could make something happen. I think a lot of it's just gonna depend on the early game. And if it, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So, like I said, I was really looking at trying South Sea. South C and South P both look interesting, but especially South P, like the idea of playing at South P and maybe reining in your brothers, reestablishing Wei. I was thinking that could be fun, like just defend the fronts against everyone else while you focus on your brothers, and then expand against everybody else. But I'm not sure. It still might be kind of a straightforward approach. He's got the most officers. He's the strongest, I guess, obviously. Cao Tsang, as interesting as he is, because I've always thought he was a really cool officer. His position is a little, it's a little boring because he's kind of locked in the north. I mean, so I've played a lot up there, so I'm kind of really familiar with that. So I was thinking either, so depending on how the Cao Tian goes, if it's kind of quick, if it's very quick, then I might retry it with Cao P or go with Cao C. So yeah, that's where we're planning on going with the next one. And I'm not sure what difficulty. I feel like I should probably play on hard if I want to be able to have a good shot. I feel like if I try it on veteran, I'm gonna be punching above my weight for sure. But I don't know. I'll have to decide that a little bit later. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be the next Let's Play, and hopefully you've enjoyed the content I've been putting out so far. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I'm probably gonna start this Let's Play, I want to say within I'm probably gonna give it another day before I start it. So if anybody has any suggestions or ideas, I'd love to hear them. I'm always down for, I like discussing this game, and I like hearing a lot, just being a part of the discussion. It's cool. It's an awesome game, and there's a lot of stuff to learn, and there's a lot of stuff to think about, and there's a lot of stuff to discuss at all times. So yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you at the kickoff of this Let's Play, and we'll see if the runt of the litter can make something of himself. So yeah, catch you on the next one, guys.